Hi again, everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a first minor to a student's record. So as always, we're going to go to Safaregs, S-F-A-R-E-G-S, in the Go To box. Hit Enter. The term code is 2014-10. Tab over to the student ID. Again, if you have the ID, put it in. If you don't, tab over to the search by name. And I'm going to look up Banner Bob. So I'm going to type in Bob, Banner, hit Enter, and it brings up Banner Bob. And as always, when working with the Safaregs form, the first thing you want to do is click on the View Current/Active Curricula, so it only shows the most active curricula, the most current ones, so you don't get confused by looking at the history of what's happened to Banner Bob's curricular record. The next thing we want to do is click on Next Block, and then Curricula. Now we see Banner Bob has two records here. We're showing record 1 of 2. The first record is the chemistry record. And if we click on the next record, it shows that it's the biology record. When you're adding a minor to a student's record, and this is true for concentrations also, if you're adding a concentration, you always want to add it to the first record. So we're going to stay here on record 1, which is the chemistry record, and we're going to add a first minor to his record. First thing we do is click on the duplicate button. This is going to bring up a new screen for us. It's going to save everything that Banner Bob already has in history. And when we add a minor, we always do it on the Field of Study screen. So we're going to click on the Field of Study tab. And we see that right now he just has a chemistry major here on the Field of Study tab. We're going to add a minor by clicking on the record, Insert. It brings up a new row for us, which is highlighted, and we're going to fill in some fields here. The term is already filled in correctly as the current term. We're going to type in the type by selecting minor and clicking OK. Now our priority is going to be a 2. And you know it's a 2 because the major is number 1, so this is going to be priority 2. If we had another minor, it would be priority 3 down here. Our catalog term is the term that they actually declare the minor. So I'm going to say 2014-10. And then the field of study is the actual minor that we're going to use. If you know the minor code, you can just type it in there. If you don't know the minor code, we can search for it by clicking down here, selecting all minor codes, and just picking one. Let's say he wants to be a communications minor. So we click on communications, click OK, and it shows the CO-M as a communications minor. We're done as far as filling in any of the fields here, so what we need to do is save it. Go up here to save, click on it, and it says transaction complete, 3 records applied and saved. Now if we want to check our work, click on the rollback button 2 times to go up to the very top, click on the next block button, click on curricula. All changes are made under the first record, so we can click on the field of study tab, and it shows our chemistry, and now it also shows our communications minor down here. So we're done. If you want to work on another student, do rollback twice, type in the ID or name. If you're completely done and don't want to work with another student, just click on the exit. So that is all as far as adding a first minor to a student's record. Our next video will show how to add a second minor to a student's record.